I'll be right back. I gotta get my goods.
No!
Terrible time.
What?
Terrible time.
Okay, I didn't realize. Let me just put my vest on, and then I'll run up.
I literally said, "Are we ready for this?"
All right, here we go.
Mates.
Here we go.
Classic.
Welcome to the
Classic
insanity
Rummin.
that is Sunset Rummin.
I gave them warning, for the record. I did give them warning. I said, "Are we ready for this?" And they went, "Yeah." And then I said the thing, and Red Legs said, "Okay, bye."
Yep.
But were they given warning about us?
I mean, yes. They had a 4-minute start.
Well, then they should know what they're in for.
Oh, hi, Mr. Void. Mercy, what are you
Decided.
drinking?
Iced tea.
I have to move my mic. It's entirely too close to my keyboard.
No.
There we go. That should be better.
Okay.
La la
Trying
la
to
la
get on.
la la la. Stay there. Nope. Stay there. Nope. I tried. Yeah. So it's a cranberry pomegranate daiquiri. So it is pomegranate and pink cranberry juice, watered down because it's so sweet. And then I threw some rum in it. So technically it's a
Yum.
daiquiri.
It counts.
Yes, it is weird that it's light out. I went to turn all my lights on to, do the thing as we usually do, and then I have this action right here,
Mm-hmm.
which is eventful.
Large light in the sky.
Large light in the sky that does not look like it's going away anytime soon, actually.
No.
No. Yes, apparently we're experiencing this new phenomenon. I did some research. I believe it's called spring.
I'm so ready.
I'm so excited.
I need spring so bad.
Me too.
I actually this weekend, which wasn't spring, technically it was, but like the weather was not spring. It was 14
Monday
degrees
was.
down at the beach. And I went to the beach and it was very cold. Coral did some bathtub shoots because she was too cold to go down to the beach. So
Fair.
she stayed
That's
in her
fair.
Airbnb and took pictures in the tub.
Like you do.
Like you do. Speaking of, I don't know, I haven't been on a sunset rumming in a while. I'll show it off later. Maybe we'll get more people and I can show my tail off too.
Ooh, yeah.
My new one is sitting behind me along with the top that I made. It will not join the wall, unfortunately, as it is much too heavy to join the wall.
You need a better wall.
I actually, it is Birch's job to build me something to hang both my mythic and my silicone up. You can use, like, those bike racks? Where it's like the straight bars?
Yes.
So you can use that. Apparently they're like the perfect width to hold a monofin of a mermaid tail, and you can use that to just hold your mermaid tail up.
And they hold like 300 pounds.
Yeah,
Or
so, my tail's not quite that heavy.
Okay. And you can drive it down the road if you have to.
Yep, it'll be a great time. But yes, that will join the wall, but it won't join that wall, because there's a futon there. Clickety-clack in people's face. Which could be amusing.
Good.
Everybody likes a good tail slap to the face.
Azure wanted to do some bathtub shoots, but hasn't gotten in for the entirety of Plague Times. That was one of the first pictures I think I've taken in my tail since Plague Times, or in Coral's Tail. Sorry, Coral's Tail.
Pretty
So that
sure
was
I've
really
just
nice.
about had my camera and mask knocked off of me in the pool by a tail before. So
That is true. Sorry. Yes, I did drown. If anyone is curious about the events that unfolded of my bathtub shoot, check me out on TikTok. It's Tyriel. There's a wonderful little action shot there from when I was trying to get a really nice action shot of me like coming out of the water, and I choked on the bath bomb. It was a bad time.
You're not supposed to eat them.
Okay, so I went down, and I'm not gonna blow out my nose because I don't want bubbles. But I went, like, straight down as opposed to, like, down without my nostrils being, like, available. So I went straight back, didn't blow out, and everything went in my nose. So when I came up and it all inhaled, and I just started choking. It's really great. It's a great, great time.
Finally we've learned the secret of whether mermaids are aquatic, air-breathing, or amphibious.
Or semi-aquatic.
Collectively.
You mean they're like hippopotamuses?
Yes,
Correct.
precisely.
Their noses should stay above the waterline.
Well, no,
Makes
our noses
sense.
can go under the waterline. They just can't go flat under the waterline. They have to go, like, head first under the waterline. Then we're fine. Then there's no problems. Or, you know,
Maybe
just
without
blow out.
bath bomb additions.
And without bath bombs. Yeah, I still smell lavender from my bath bomb. And this was Saturday. Friday? Saturday. One of those. Friday.
Oh, what day is it now?
I don't know.
I know it's spring.
I've heard of
Red legs. Do we know what day it is? On the calendar?
Yes, it's today.
Yes.
Ah,
That's about all I got. It's been a year of it's today.
Yeah, it's today.
Today.
It's
They blur.
not yesterday, and it's not tomorrow. So that leaves today. A process of elimination.
Yep, I like it.
but
Solid.
today it's special because it's National Goof Off Day, which means the captain will just be sitting here enjoying the show. And go on, folks.
Is that
Oh
different
my
than any
goodness,
other
somebody-
day?
Yeah. How do we know the difference?
Captain.
Is this a real day, or did Captain just make this up because Captain doesn't want to work?
When did the captain do that to you?
Yes. 100%, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was, but I got stuck in procrastination day,
Yep,
Oh.
still there.
so I couldn't get around to goofing off.
Mm.
Oh, don't worry, there's time. Actually, I did actually do some research on this. I consulted the almanac.
Yes.
Not only is it National Goof Off Day, it's also National Introvert Week. I
I don't
checked-
think they like having their own week. That
Well,
seems like
I went-
too much attention.
Well, I went to the parade, but nothing happened.
Yeah. When we have just a day, I think that's plenty. A
That's
whole
plenty.
week.
That's way too much attention.
I think
did
it's
right-
introvert hour, and that's out between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. And then the rest of the month is extrovert.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Perhaps it's National Extrovert, Drag Your Introvert Friends Out into the Sun Day.
Guilty. My husband is a complete introvert.
I'm sorry, what is this word you said that begins with the letter F?
Friends? I had to think.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
had to think back to what the sentence was. I was like, F.
F. Friends. What is that thing you speak of?
People
Oh, wait a
that
minute. That was that
tolerate you.
TV show.
Horrible people.
Yes. But it makes you want to drink coffee.
Ah.
I didn't do that. I did not do that. I've been here the whole time. I did
Oh
not
no,
do
and I
that.
touch even have panic set up. Hold on.
I didn't touch
SOS.
nothing. Oh, we killed it all.
Oh,
SOS, hold on. I don't
but
even
once you
have
go
panic page
black,
set up.
you never go back.
Wait.
Oh, look at that. There's people there.
Sorry guys.
I know some of these people.
I don't have a panic page set up apparently anymore since I reset my computer.
Oh,
So it's fine.
what happened? Oh, she was
we-
telling us about her Wi-Fi being iffy.
Yes, her Wi-Fi is iffy. I should have thought that I had a panic page set up. I should not have.
And now we're there.
All right.
There's
There we
Martha.
go.
There she is.
Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with the connection.
It's
I'm having
okay.
Well, you did warn us earlier that your Wi-Fi was iffy.
Yeah, it's being real.
I thought that was just the name. I thought that was just a password.
No.
So we could all sign up to your Wi-Fi and use the password of iffy.
Oh, I've been trying to get into her bank account.
That's not all you've been trying to get into.
I know. I've been trying to forge your signature for months now. There ain't much else to do.
No. Yeah,
Sorry,
that's the
hello,
problem.
I'm here. I got distracted. Blame Cat. It's Cat's fault. Cat wants my attention.
Yeah, she's being sassy.
Story of her
All
life.
right. It looks like everyone's back. Even 9.
Yes,
Oh,
9.
good.
9 is
I
there.
haven't
9
played
is
with
not
the
on the
cat yet.
panic screen. Next time we have to go to the panic screen, I will add 9 to the panic screen.
I think 9 can have the panic screen.
Yeah,
It's
just
not
put 9.
Just put 9 up there.
And just have it as, like, dancing while we figure it out.
Oh, actually, have 9 of them. Have 9 9s.
I think if things go that bad, it's just better to let 9 have the stream.
Oh, guys, I'm failing. I can't even make an emoji heart today.
That's a good idea. Cat panic screen is the best way to go. Yep. Look at this cute cat while we figure out how to work the internets.
I'll
much,
make one
that would
that's
work.
just... Oh, I'm sure I could find a pirate cat.
Well, there's always that one that's in that stupid costume that keeps walking. He keeps walking at the camera.
He's my favorite! Just with his... He's so happy.
No, he's not. He's not happy at all.
Can we find a cat with a broken cable and just kind of looking surprised? Maybe a little bit guilty.
Just unplugged a computer.
Mm-hmm.
We already know a few familiars that know that.
And then
Yeah.
afterward, you hear.
Mine loves to chew on any electrical cords, anything moving a power
Oh,
signal
no.
he can feel with his whiskers. Like, no, don't electrocute yourself.
Go ahead. Who cares? It's a
Put a lot
cat.
of work into growing him from a kitten.
Well, he ain't gonna learn any other way.
That's how he learned not to jump up on top of the wood stove.
Oh.
Did the
Oh no.
very quickly.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, ain't that how you raise children?
Yeah, just touch it once, you'll find
You
out.
have a child. You throw it up on a wood stove.
He was far less injured than the time that I slipped and caught myself on the wood stove. That was a fun New Year's Eve at the
Oh
ER.
no.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, the thumbs still work.
Yeah, it was from here down to here where I landed.
Ouch.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was that or my face.
Better not.
Not sure
face.
you chose wisely.
Face is already screwed up enough. I figured I use the arm.
Yeah, but could have gotten any worse.
Can always get worse.
Yes. And the arm
But
was
don't
still pretty
tempt
good
the
at that.
universe.
I don't currently have a wood stove.
See, he did learn something.
I'm gonna get another one.
Keep your face away from it.
I will
Right.
keep my face away from it.
Before you go near the wood stove, put the face back in the jar.
It's a stretcher frame, like bow. Yeah.
Well, my dog has not learned the hard way to not harass the cats.
They've got the sharp things that go in the nose thing.
Yeah, no, she doesn't learn. She gets upset. She gets clawed. She does it again 2 weeks later. It's only been 2 years.
Gotta learn about the murder mittens.
So the only sad thing, Kat, the reason I got distracted is Kat asked something of me. And I made a chat command for panic. And the most upsetting thing is that when this goes into a VOD, the bot chat does not show up on screen. So no one's going to understand what's happening. But yes, it says panic, and then it says everyone remain calm. Just kidding, everybody panic. Which is an accurate description of our lives.
Pretty much.
That just means drinking more.
I'm too.
I'm panicky, so I'm drinking more. That works for me.
I don't actually think it's sunburn because I had a shirt covering.
It's not so much that you're sunburned as you're no longer alabaster like the rest of the crew.
It's true. I did have 2 days in the sun, so.
Your skin tone is now distinguishable from the white crayon.
Most useless crayon in the box.
Well, that's only if you're just working with crayons.
No, I made a picture, and I used nothing but a white crayon. It was a picture of a polar bear with his back to you in a snowstorm eating vanilla ice cream.
Mm.
I used up several white crayons that time.
Oh, you should bring it on stream sometime. That sounds lovely.
Of course, it's lovely. Why would it not be? What did you hear?
Well, I'd like to be judged by our cook and resident artist, Mercy here.
Ah,
I do an art judging.
Right. Apparently, the crew is multi-talented and has developed quite a few hobbies during the enforced shore leave.
This is true.
I just took up drinking. More
Some of
drinking.
mine are even legal.
Dumb.
Not all.
Not all. That would be boring.
If you can't do a few illicit things during a crisis, then what's the point of having the crisis in the first place?
Aye. And are you really a pirate?
Thank you.
Oh my, the chat is going crazy. I wasn't even paying attention.
I cannot get mine up because my connection won't let me.
Sorry, Cat had requests. Nessa is trying to fulfill Cat's requests.
Always important.
Nessa's having a hard time fulfilling Cat's requests.
I'll read from the comments while you're doing that.
Hmm.
Kat claims that white crayons are lame. Even if you have black paper, you need like a craypaw to really work it. I don't know what a craypaw is. I think
So I was going to ask you, what's a crepa?
It's like a
don't either.
pastel. It's like a chalk pastel, I think.
I was gonna say we're all adults here. She don't have to spell things at us.
Yes, she does.
Well, but no, I think the black paper is for when you draw the black cat at midnight in a dark room that ain't
Yes.
there.
Right. That makes sense.
The proper medium for the proper picture.
Attacking an Oreo with no cream filling.
Ooh. I like a good action shot.
Yes. And the reason the cat's so upset is because someone took all the cream filling.
Well, wouldn't you be?
I am.
I mean, that's a fair thing to be upset about.
I'm upset about it, and I'm the one who took the cream filling.
Well, at least you
It's
shared
the best
your-
part of the Oreos.
Well, that's why I took them. Take a great big tub of it, and you just sit there and eat it and eat it and eat it until you hate life. It's like, why did I do that? I hate life now.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my chocolate sauce?
I could have chosen a less obnoxious straw for tonight.
Great.
No, I have my metal one too.
It's usually fine if it's not a metal can.
Oh, that's
Glass?
true.
Mug. That's the word I want.
All right,
Can,
Nessa,
mug.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at all of the names and the drinks, and it looks like your name is Can.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Explains
Thank
all
you.
I was just curious about that. When did you change your name to Can?
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. All better.
And me pointing it out to everybody who might happen to be
I was
watching
wondering why Kat had said beforehand I had a pomegranate daiquiri and just pomegranate, and that would probably be why. Ignore the first part. After the dash is where the drink usually exists.
this. Exactly.
We did. But that's the thing. That's her new positive attitude. She can. She knows she can. She is can.
Oh, and it should also be cran.
And
I'm
is
a
it
mess.
Can?
I'm a
Canned
mess.
pomegranate.
It
Oh,
should
it's
be
like
cran.
Can. I thought maybe I wasn't sure if the whole drink was from a can, like a beer, or was it the pomegranates were canned pomegranates,
Yo,
and you
I
wanted
was
to make sure we
literally-
knew they were.
I was literally in class until 5:45.
Oh. Talk
My
amongst
brain's not functioning
yourselves.
yet.
I have a piece of heavy equipment that just arrived. I'll explain in a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my.
All
That's
right.
not ominous at all.
Yeah, only a bit.
I wonder if it's a new cannon.
I mean, that'd be great, but I feel
Well,
like we
let's-
would have known that that was coming.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Nothing about us is canon.
Nope. Accurate.
I was mistaken. It's okay. It's just the wife returning home.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
and
can you
calling her
explain
heavy equipment
anyway?
is not. You call your wife heavy equipment, and
Whoa,
that's not going to
whoa,
go
no,
over
no,
well.
no, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
I'm telling
Referring to the
Aaron.
wife as heavy equipment is dangerous.
At some point today, should
Yeah.
have been delivered a man lift so that the crew can remove our chimney, which is about 30 feet in the air. But it has not arrived. So I'm
A
assuming it's
man
been-
lift.
Don't you need
Like a
chicken
cherry
lift?
picker?
well, but what, like a scissor lift.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
All right, this is really getting into an area that I think we ought to be careful about. You're talking about scissoring and man lifts
lifting.
and things like that. I don't know. See, Mercy's covering her eyes now because she's so embarrassed by this stuff.
All the females on the crew are averting their eyes. It's just for the best.
Yes.
So, sorry, I got distracted. I heard small children outside.
Yeah.
I have my window open because it's actually quite warm in my upstairs right now.
You have a
Same.
BB gun?
Oi, Nessa, if you have a clean shot, take it. We will wait.
No, he's also a sweetheart. I don't dislike him. He's quiet.
Oh, good. Then no one will notice when you hit him.
Just never take
He
the
also
back
really
off
likes
then.
Doc.
Oh.
Well, who doesn't?
I directed him to YouTube for stories with Doc, and he has been loving them. So
Right.
I like him. We'll keep him. His name's Michael. I think he's
Aw.
3. He might be 4 now. He might have been 3 at the beginning of the pandemic.
What is his
That
name?
was
That's
a
a
year
cute
ago.
age. They're fine then.
Yeah, they're
That
cute
was-
age.
If he was 3 at the beginning of the pandemic, and the
I
pandemic
think.
is a year old,
I think. He
stop
might have-
thinking it. You don't go backwards in time.
He might. No, I know, but he might have turned 3 like in August or something. I don't remember when his birthday is. I have a hard enough time remembering my family and my husband's family's people's birthdays. It's why I have 3 planners and then a 4th one on my phone.
So
Efficient.
you haven't listened to Doc. Do you haven't listening to Red Legs Drinks yet?
I don't know. I have not talked to them since Red Legs Drinks went live. I would assume
Until
not.
he's 4.
I was going to say. They
That's
may
for
not
the
talk
parents.
Again after.
That's for the grown-ups.
I was going to say, if you ain't talked to him since before it went live, he may not talk to you after.
No, she still
Right
talks
now,
to us. I
they
just
are
haven't
in
seen
spots.
the baby. But I have daffodils in my backyard right now, and they're blooming. They're very short, which is concerning, but they're very pretty.
We have daffodils along the property line.
I just don't know why they're so short this year.
We still have snow in the backyard, thank you.
Oh, wow, no.
Oh, wow.
No thanks.
Sorry.
Not
I
much.
like my
Not in the
spring.
sunny bits.
I like my spring. I'll
No,
keep
we're
it,
full
please.
spring.
I'm sure he'll have a spring eventually.
It's gonna be 60 this week.
There you go.
Yeah,
Spring is
we're 50s and 50s to 70s this week. So
Yes.
we have our first spring shower, which I'm so excited about. I'm ready.
You know,
I
you can
like-
shower more than just in the spring.
Yes, I'm aware.
Hey,
Well, we know what happens when she tries to take a bath.
Right.
hey,
Yeah, that's
She
true.
hey.
will almost drown.
There's a reason I only have a
On
shower
bath
in my
bombs.
house right
Hey.
now.
This is why we
Bath
hang her
bomb.
over the side with the soap.
Yeah.
It's safer than leaving her alone with a bath bomb.
I've heard of
Guys,
doing
it was
bathrooms
one
with bath
time.
You'll never live it down.
You know
Granted,
what
I think that's
happens
the
when she-
first time I've been in a tub in like. How old am I? 25?
I don't know.
8
I wasn't there
years?
when it happened.
10 years?
That's.
Wow.
Do you have an alibi for that, Red Legs?
No, don't have an alibi.
Oh,
Not at all.
yes.
Not one.
I bet
Nobody
everyone
can
knows.
say where I was. I don't even know where I was.
Everyone knows that Nessa has a bad history with bombs.
Yes. That is an accurate statement. I've almost blown us up at least 5 times.
Oh my.
Captain was there for all of them.
Just
He's-
fair.
I think Red Legs was there for one of them.
Probably.
Yes, but Kat is now lurking. She has to ferry up. Her alter ego is on the happy hour with the Duchess from the lovely Crossford of the New Jersey Renaissance Fair tonight to talk about the fair that is opening come May. If you want to get tickets, get them soon. They are selling out quite quick. I've been following the numbers because I'm the worst and I forgot to order tickets, and I was supposed to order tickets for the Righteous Blackguard show and then forgot it for a week and then it sold out.
Oh,
Get your tickets while they're still there. You will see a fairy cousin of Cat. Not Cyrena. A cousin of Cyrena, I guess.
Different one.
It's a large family.
It's a large family.
Yeah.
Bogey, did you drop your orange? Is that why you're mad? Do you need me to pick it up?
Oh.
He's flapping at the bottom of his cage. Hold on.
All right, now that
Anybody else want to leave?
Oh, by the way, I'm back. I literally just had to go across the room. By the way, Bogey went to the vet last week. Which was one of the reasons I was not here. For Sunset Rummin last week. He went to the vet, and we found out that Bogey is 28 years old.
Really?
Really?
He is older than both me and my husband.
I mean, they had to cut him
Wow.
in half to count the rings. It's a little sad, but
get the saw, we'll check him.
So, if you
What,
have a
Heather?
pet bird, they have a band on their wrist.
Oh, okay.
And I always thought this band was like a microchip where it had like a unique code. Where like if they flew away, they would put the code in and find out who it belonged to. No, apparently it's just so that people don't smuggle birds. So when you buy them, they have to have the ring. But the ring has on it the day they were, or the year they were banded, which is when they're born. And he was banded in 92.
Oh.
wow.
So he's an old,
Interesting.
cranky old man, which makes a lot
That
of
would
sense.
explain a lot.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, no. I think the band would come right off with a good wine sauce.
They did cut the band off because apparently it's not great for them, which was really sad because he got the band cut off and then he got put down and he went to go take a step, and the bands aren't like overly heavy, but I'm
Set down.
sure if you
He
have
was
it
set down.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, they put him down.
down. Oh, okay, yes, he was set down. Sorry, the band got taken off and he was set down on the table.
Yes.
And
okay.
the band isn't particularly heavy. It's like aluminum, but I guess it's heavy enough that after 28 years, you go to walk and you just
Aw.
face plant into the table like 4 times. I was like, Bud, just hold on. And he was like anxious and everything because he had never gone to the vet before. This was his first.
Now
trip
he
to the
knows
vet.
why.
I have not owned him for my life. He's been in my family, but I assumed my mom take him. I have only had him a short time, and he's gone to the vet. Before anyone comes at me for not taking care of my pets. But yeah, he face planted, and he was very upset that he could not walk.
Aww.
It's just like he's got
Okay.
one regular leg and one leg with a lot of muscle.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, he's back to normal walking, which is good. It was just really funny. And now I'm trying to find vegetables he likes, because apparently I don't give him enough vegetables. He does not like vegetables. He is a very cranky bird, does not like squash, does not like sweet potato, which is the one I thought would win him over. And still does not like raspberries. What are you doing? What are you throwing? Did you just throw your orange? I
He
just picked it up
objected
for
to
you.
that.
Personally, I'm still recovering. I thought this was a really sad story there for a minute.
No, sorry, he's
I
okay.
heard
He's still a
screams.
grumpy old man.
Like, you have to lead into a sad story like that. Yes,
So you
Well,
they took
clearly
the
they
band
didn't
off
put
and they
him down because I
down.
was complaining about him throwing his
He was
orange
right there.
on the ground.
you assume that's really bogey. That could be a duplicate.
That's
They might
true.
be
We do
down-
plan on getting another bird after Bogey, but in all honesty, we did think that Bogey would be dead by now.
Well,
They're-
after you keep putting him down.
We can
Well,
fix that.
So their lifespan is 20 to 25 years.
Oh,
So yeah.
Wow.
And he had a seed diet for 26 years. So and seeds like are terrible for him, and he doesn't have like any fat buildup or anything. Like he has great like arteries and stuff. So I'm just convinced this bird's immortal, and I just have to live with him for the rest of my life, and I accept
Probably.
this fact.
Which is different than our crew, which is immoral.
Yes. Slight difference.
mhm.
It's like 2 letters, but we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, there's a world of difference in those 2 letters.
Wait, is it 2? Hold on.
Ours
Or,
is
One?
or for that morale.
Yeah.
Because the beatings will continue until morale improves.
No,
2,
we've
because
learned that.
there's 2 M.
Okay, I did think there was 2. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I think
Right?
it's 2 letters.
Can we continue the beatings
I'm
until the
smart.
morale improves?
No,
Okay. You are the quartermaster, you know.
exactly. I was beating the egg in this.
What?
No, it is only one letter. It is only the T. I also thought there was an
The
N
T?
difference. It
Oh.
is just the T. I had to write it
Yeah,
out.
There's two
Wait.
N's in both. Makes sense.
Red legs. What's the fancy glass you're using?
This fancy glass, which I found out, you put me down here in the hole.
Aye.
I'm down here in the hole when I think you forgot where all the liquor is.
Aye, but it's quieter when you're down there.
Oh, well, then, and you know why? It's because I'm making my drinks. I'm making my my whiskey sours.
Oh, is that what you made this time?
That's what this is.
Oh.
If you're gonna have a whiskey, you're gonna put it in a nice coupe. This glass is called.
I'm sorry, a nice what?
Coupe.
Coop?
Coupe.
Coop?
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Like chicken coop?
Exactly.
Wait. Is that the good set or the evil set?
Does it matter?
Aye, because then you might have made a Coupe de Ville.
Oh, I see what you
Sokka,
did
why is
there.
your forehead all red?
Yes. No, this is a Cruella de Vil.
Ah.
So did you do a full sour today? Do you have egg whites in it?
I have one with egg whites, and then I have one with aquafaba.
Yes. A lot of people
Good
don't know that a true whiskey sour would have the foam of the egg whites on top.
Hey,
a lot of
but-
times it's just considered whiskey and sour mix.
But you still need the sweetener,
Yes.
like as some sort of. Now, one of the things I found that you can use many things as sweeteners. I use a simple syrup, but I've also used it with maple syrup, and that's delicious. Maple syrup in place, and you can do it like a partly thinned out honey if you'd like that instead.
Agave is good. I've used agave in it.
is yes, absolutely.
And then you're like, ha ha ha, I'm mixing, but not really, because it's not alcoholic. For those of you that don't know, agave comes from the same plant tequila does.
That's true. That's true.
I didn't know.
Now,
Yes.
wait a minute. I don't know a lot about cooking or a lot about mixology.
There's a lot you don't know a lot about.
It's true, but I've never heard of an egg as a sweetener.
The egg
Egg
wasn't
is
a
not. The
Egg-
sweetener is the simple syrup, the maple syrup, or anything. The egg goes on top.
No, the egg goes inside. What you do, you put all of your ingredients in your shaker, and then you shake it up. It's called a dry shake because there's no ice in there to get it wet, to melt and get it wet. And so you do a dry shake. But what happens is the egg starts to expand, and so your shaker tries to actually pop open. And you have to be careful because if you're shaking it and you're not holding it right, then it will explode. It'll pop open, and everything will get everywhere. So you do the dry shake where you have it, then you put your ice in. Now the ice makes everything colder, which makes it condense, which actually tightens it. So
Yes.
when you
Make
do a
sure
wet
your
shake,
thing is
it's
not
harder
sticky.
to get those two metal things to get apart. So I had a wee bit of trouble with that today when I was making it. So you'll see that when you see the Red Legs makes whiskey sours for Easter.
Hi, Kitty.
But it'll be there.
Aye, so stick around for the Red Legs drinks for Easter.
It'll be it'll be a blooper reel inside the actual show.
Kitty, Red Legs made some traditional whiskey sours. So one with egg whites and one with aquaphor, which is chickpea sauce.
Right.
Chickpea
Aquafaba.
juice. Aquafaba.
Aquafaba.
If you
Which,
turn
by
that
the
on,
way, the name comes from a Facebook group that got together to try to figure out what to call it. So that's how I got the name Aquafaba, because they voted on it and they decided they were going to name Aqua for water and Faba for beans. So it's water beans.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So when I turned 21, because that wasn't that long ago.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you go, I just want to say, what is it? Kitty Rin?
Aye.
Yes.
This egg goes in it. Only the egg whites. Only the egg whites
Oh, yes.
go in it. Not the yolk does not go in it.
Oh, yeah.
The yolk that I would have put in here, I actually use that for breakfast with another egg. So I had 2 yolks and 1 white on my egg for my egg for breakfast this morning.
Yes, I did not know originally about whiskey sours because I grew up bartending, and most places will not put egg in it, as then you got to keep the eggs behind the bar, and it's a whole extra event. So it's usually just sour mix and whiskey. Sometimes you'll get a sweetener in there, but sour mix is already pretty sweet. So that's what it usually is. I went to Peru shortly after I turned 21, and Peru has a Pisco Sour. And Pisco is a liquor that you can get down there, and it's the true sour ideal, where it has the Pisco, the egg white, and the sour mix, and that is so good. I brought home 2 bottles of Pisco, and I'm pretty sure I have only touched it once since I went to Peru when I was 21, 4 years ago.
Well, you know, that's what's great about using the aquafaba now, because you can keep that behind the bar.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you end up with a huge pile of chickpeas or garbanzo beans,
Which is
as they're
fine.
also known as, over in the corner somewhere, that you're like, oh dear, what am I going to do with that?
Oh, you mean
Us
normal
can make
people
that
don't just snack on
into
chickpeas?
You go.
I literally
you
will, like, open a can of chickpeas and just sit there and, like, eat chickpeas. I love chickpeas. Or if you throw some paprika on them, some paprika, some cumin, garlic, and a little bit of, like, parsley, if you can have, like, fresh parsley after, and you roast them. Like, 350 for, like, 20 minutes. They get nice and crunchy on the outside. Ooh, so good. Wonderful Mediterranean food.
But it takes too long to juice a garbanzo.
That's true. It does take quite a while to juice a
I
garbanzo.
think it's tough to get egg whites behind the bar. Try juicing a garbanzo.
That's why you just take his beans.
And then he walks funny.
Ooh, Italian dressing? I've never put Italian dressing on it. I don't really like Italian. I use, like, Catalina. I wonder how Catalina would be.
I'm not putting Italian dressing on my whiskey sour.
That's fair. I fully
That
support
would
you in
be-
that
yeah.
decision.
Oh,
No, I'm not doing that. That would be weird.
I got
But yes.
tricked by the store into eating chocolate hummus
Ooh.
the other day.
Wait, so was it chickpeas with chocolate in it?
I don't know. So they had these little snack things that were supposed to be brownie batter dip. That's what it said. And it had graham crackers. And I said, ooh, that looks like a
yeah.
small, healthy snack.
Mhm.
Brownie batter
Yep.
dip with graham crackers.
They lied.
And I bought it, and I tasted it, and I said, this is not brownie
That's how I
batter.
feel about chocolate avocado ice cream.
And then I looked at the ingredients, and the first ingredient was chickpeas.
Yeah,
I
because
said,
it's supposed to be like
"Oh."
it's still like a healthy alternative to eggs. So the idea is you can use the chickpeas instead of putting egg in there, and then you don't have salmonella issues and blah 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 blah. No, please, I will take the salmonella potential contamination. Give me raw brownie mix, thanks.
Yeah, it was not good.
I
will-
actually hate
I will
hummus.
tell you though that as,
I like
as
hummus,
far
but not
as
chocolate
far as a
hummus.
whiskey sour goes, the difference is you can't
Oh,
tell.
worlds. The egg white makes it so much better.
No, but no. If you use the aquafaba instead of
that even better?
it's the same.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really the same. It's you really don't notice really any difference. I had them side by side to test them, and there's really no difference.
Do you want to do more research on that?
I will. I always will.
I feel like we've gone from drinks to hangover remedies to ways to punish yourself after you've been drinking.
Well, you know, my favorite line in What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor
Only one?
is give him some rum and the rest of the day off. That's my favorite line in it. I will always sing that line. So what do you do with it? Because that is exactly what you should do with a drunken sailor. Give him some rum and the rest of the day off.
But then
Kitty Rin says that she'll stick with the dark and stormy. I don't know. I don't like ginger. Ginger beer throws
I
me
do
off.
love a
neither.
dark and stormy. I love a Moscow Mule.
I'll do fake
I-
ones with ginger ale instead of ginger beer, which I know is like
No.
blasphemy. But I really hate ginger beer.
Oh, you gotta have the
wait,
you gotta have the
I
bite
don't
of
either.
the ginger beer because that's got
I think that's what I don't like. I don't like the spiciness of it.
No, that's what I love. No, that's the best part.
ginger then.
All right. Okay, we're going to go down this
I'm with
path for a
you.
section. For those of you that do not know, I am not a natural blonde. See roots. I am a natural
What?
ginger.
Oh,
Most gingers,
nice face.
most gingers actually hate the taste of ginger. Natural gingers. Natural gingers. Do not like the taste of ginger. I do not know if it's something like we also have a higher pain tolerance and a higher level of anesthetic that needs to be administered to us, but like we generally don't like ginger, which is just really ironic, and I really hate that fact.
I will tell you that I know a ginger. I'm very, very, very close to a ginger, and he likes ginger.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
It's growing on me because I've been forced to have it, but I don't like it. It's the same thing with like cilantro. I hate cilantro.
Oh, I hate cilantro.
I used to. Honest and true. I got that soap. I know what you're talking about. Because I was like, did they just wash this and not rinse it out properly? Because I taste soap in it.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't know. But after you know, having
about
it heated
7
in,
years,
I actually got to the point where I kind of like it.
Was it about 7 years?
You know what? You thinking about the taste buds changing and all that stuff? That could possibly be true. I can't deny that that's a strong possibility.
Yeah, because I used to have a lot stronger of a soap taste when I was in high school or middle school, whenever they went, here, try this and tell us how you feel about it, like as a science experiment or whatever. And now I can have it in like tacos without getting like grossed out by it. I still won't like eat it if it's like a big chunk, I'll like ignore it. But like if it's in something, I don't taste soap anymore. I'm like dirty blonde ginger. I have the same issues aesthetic as regular gingers. That's fair. The anesthetic issue is a real issue. It also makes you not a cheap date.
Oh, but speaking of, when you talk about dirty blonde, what I like is a dirty martini. Have you had one of those?
I have to get more olives. I've run out of olives.
But I don't put olive juice in it. I put jalapeno juice in it.
Interesting.
How about the dirty blonde carrying a dirty martini?
Let's hope so.
Wait, all right. So is it like pickled jalapenos?
Pickled jalapenos. I put the brine from pickled jalapenos into my dirty martini.
I think my husband would like that. I wouldn't. I've had a pickle martini. Did not enjoy that.
What I like to do is I'll take the brine and I'll put it in the glass in the very bottom of it, just a little bit, and then I'll put it in the freezer so the glass gets really, really cold, and the brine gets frozen. And then you put the martini in it.
And it slowly melts.
And then it slowly melts, and then it starts to flavor it up as it goes along.
If anyone has gone to a cheap bar or has made their own martini with cheap green olives, you now know what crickets taste like. You're welcome. It tastes identical to crickets. It was kind of concerning. I don't know if it's like... Yeah, so it's only with like cheaper olives. If you get like the $8 or $7 or $10 bottle, like small bottle of olives, it's great. But if you get like the $5 or the $3 bottle of olives, like I made the mistake of when I decided I was going to start making my own dirty martinis, yeah, it tastes like a cricket when mixed with vermouth.
I've been never actually, separated a cricket out for the taste. I cannot tell you exactly what a cricket tastes like. Now, don't get me wrong. Have I eaten a cricket? There's a fair chance I've eaten something with cricket in it. I don't know.
I mean, I've sat and eaten like pure crickets. That's the only reason I can be like, that is the same taste.
Oh look, a cricket. I've never done that.
I have a whole bunch in my kitchen. If you'd be interested, I also have black soldier fly larva. That was the wrong order of words.
How did those taste?
I think you might want to start cleaning up in the kitchen then.
They taste very similar to crickets. They are freeze dried and in a package. Like they are meant to be eaten. They're quite good. I mean, they generally just taste like a really earthy pretzel.
Ooh. I wonder then, is it possible that cheap olives do not taste like crickets? They actually have crickets in because they're that cheap.
No, because if I have the olive on its own or the brine on its own, it doesn't. It's when it's mixed with vermouth. It's weird. Can't explain it. I told my professor in entomology, and he just laughed at me and told me to stop using cheap olives because he noticed it too. Changed my olives out. Game changer.
Interesting.
Well, you don't think it's the vermouth that did it?
No, because I didn't change my vermouth, and I get like the Martini brand vermouth? No, I don't get Martini brand. Do I? Yeah, I get Martini brand dry vermouth. So
you should talk to Rossi. He does a better brand.
By the way, Kitty, and I've had my hair bleached for that certain time of year, and when I do that, my hair will get very, very like strawberry blonde when that happens. But I've never had marmalade poured on my head, so you know.
A lot of people that have darker hair will get that when they bleach.
Yeah.
A lot of people will start to bleach their hair and then realize that it's going to be orange and be like, oh, guess I'm a redhead now, and just do it red. Hi, Chappie!
Oh, Chappie's joined us.
I feel like it's been forever since I've seen everyone, but it's kind of been, I haven't been here for 4 weeks.
That helps.
Oh, the lie, maybe. That could do it. That's a very strong possibility. Now I have to go P-test. P-test? pH test everything.
Or does that mean you're gonna pee on it?
Yes. It'll balance it out!
I'm not coming to your place for drinks.
Thank you, Red Legs.
I'm staying down here in the hold.
Safer.
Yes.
All right, we're never doing a Nessa drinks because that's going to be a dangerous problem.
We did
They don't
Nessa
let you
drinks
use
for
on
like the
everything.
first 5 or 6 months of pandemic.
We did.
Apparently her dirty martinis are very dirty.
Yes. 100%.
But I know a place in Singapore where they'll pay extra for that.
That's it. I guess you won't really call them dirty as much as nasty.
Now I want a martini.
It's a
I went out to
cocktail
eat
called
for
the
the
Bear
first time in
Grylls.
forever, and I got a sidecar as opposed to martini. I regret this decision now. Oh, we should have got a martini.
All right, no sign of Kirsten's dad, so I think we're okay.
Mm.
Continue.
Layered drinks. So fun fact. We celebrated St. Patrick's Day at my mother-in-law's yesterday. She did corned beef, cabbage, the whole 9 yards, and I love Irish car bombs. They are one of my favorite drinks, and I really wish that I could find a milk stout that like emulates the flavor of it, because I want to just enjoy it and I don't want to completely chug it. But I have found out I bartended until I was 21. Yeah, 21. So I haven't bartended for the last 4 years. I can no longer layer drinks, and it's very upsetting. Like I put my Jameson, I think it was Jameson, whatever Irish whiskey we used, and then I put my Baileys in, and it didn't want to layer. It just mixed, and I was like, I'm terrible.
Did you try using the spoon to
Yes.
kind of like soften it?
Just remember
These were-
not to order that cocktail when you actually visit Ireland. They don't take
They
kindly to
don't.
I
Also,
would
like,
imagine
St. Patrick's Day is not, like, the holiday that it is here over there.
Go with the Irish
And,
coffee. We have a red leg drinks about the Irish coffee. Go with that. I made 2 different kinds, one with coffee, one with a coffee liqueur. Do that. Don't do the Irish. No, don't do that.
No. Yeah, no, Irish car bombs do not exist in Ireland. They get very
No,
offended,
I
but
would-
they are so delicious, and I will drink them forever.
Yes.
It's a
Partial to
combination of
Jaeger
all my
bombs.
favorite things. I've
Sometimes.
Well
only
said.
had
Depending on drunk
like
level.
4 Jaeger bombs in my life, and I've loved every single one of them. I hate everything
Had
that's
more than
in
that.
a Jaeger bomb,
Yes.
but I love Jaeger bombs.
Yep. Same.
It's
Somehow all
socials.
together.
Devlin. with
You know,
an
that
S.
would be an interesting red leg drinks, doing drinks that everybody hates that are good. You know, like
Yeah.
that would be an interesting one.
I mean-
like the concept.
Yeah, like, honestly, if you think about it, Jaeger, in my opinion, personal opinion, is disgusting. Red Bull, disgusting.
Oh, I
100%.
hate- no.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't even do, like, Red Bull and vodka. Jaeger bombs are the only time Red Bull is acceptable in my life. And even then, like, I hate it, because as a bartender, if you spill Red Bull on the bar and try to wipe it up with your bleach towel, it's still sticky.
Now,
Gross.
has anybody, because I've never had this, is a Harvey Wallbanger?
No.
No.
I've heard of them. I may have to look them up and actually see what I need to do to make a Harvey Wallbanger, because that might be.
It's vodka, Galliano, and orange juice.
No, I mean, there's so many drinks out there.
I'm not familiar with Galliano, though.
No.
Galliano is a very rare liqueur that is only used in a few types of drinks.
Oh, it's sweet herbal. That sounds
Right.
delicious.
It makes things golden, and it gives the bitters taste to it. But
Now, Have
It is
any
a
of you
sweet
ever-
vanilla anise flavor with subtle citrus and woodsy herbal undertones. The vanilla top note differentiates Galliano from other anise-flavored liquors such as Sambuca, Pernod, and anise. You're welcome. Thanks, Google.
You've always need that. Yeah, everybody needs the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
But there's only a few drinks that use the Galliano. But every one of them, except the Harvey Wallbanger, is referred to as a golden whatever. Because it gives that colored as well as that flavor.
Now I have to see if I can find it at Roger Wilco.
I suspect you might be able to.
I really like what's
It's
the
by right next
elderflower
to the
one?
Pisco.
What's the elderflower liqueur?
Elderflower.
It has Saint Germain's, yes.
I know.
I am a big fan of Saint Germain's. That's quite lovely.
Aye, they're both right next to the Pisco.
The piss what?
Pisco.
Oh,
Pisco, not Pisco.
Hey, if you know it as well as I do, you can call it whatever you want.
Also, if you
it
ever
sounds
decide
like
to
one
drink
of
at
those
high
things you have
elevations.
too good a time with.
Oh yeah, especially if you're in Peru at high elevations and you don't realize that your tolerance goes down, and you are used to being able to drink 5 or 6 cocktails before being drunk, and you drink 2 and you're drunk.
This was one of your digs that you went on.
One of my what?
Didn't you go like there for a dig or something like that? Or
Oh
to-
no, that was not for a dig. Most of my digs have been in Philadelphia.
Oh,
I went down there. My undergraduate required you to study abroad to graduate. You had to study abroad for at least 2
I
weeks.
studied abroad, and then she hit me really hard.
Ain't that what college is for?
But I went to Peru and did like Machu Picchu and stuff. And we were there like during some of the protests and everything, which was kind of scary and kind of cool.
But she found her way back.
Well,
Barely.
oddly,
It's good.
given her navigation skills.
Aye.
I took the big thing with the wings, like a dragon. Yeah, that was great. I didn't have to navigate.
Kitty Wren says, Jack Orr Scoundrels Inn has mentioned that people have told him the name Irish Car Bomb was very offensive to people, and he wasn't going to talk about them on the show. There was a time and a place. It was never appropriate to say that out loud in like Dublin. Nowhere above the middle of Ireland should you use that word in that order.
There has been some alternative names put out. I think a car crash is one of them, and then
That doesn't seem better.
An
So
Irish
not good for a cocktail.
It's better, but it's not better.
an Irish slammer, I think, is the other one.
But doesn't have
That works better.
slow gin in it.
Hmm?
In Alabama, slammer means slow gin out. SoCo.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be misleading.
I mean, there's a lot
we
of
don't
drinks
want
that
to
are
mislead anybody.
not named properly.
Pirates
This is
mislead
true.
people never.
As long as we can tell you what's in it. That's my rules, bartender. If you can tell me what's in it, I'll make it for you. If you can't tell me what's in it and I don't know what it is, sorry, you're out of luck. Always know what you're drinking, people.
But I must say, if you're not offended by the name, the experience of drinking an Irish Car Bomb will do it for you. Because it's a very sneaky drink.
It's so great.
I spent
tell
a
you-
very dark weekend drinking them one night.
I had the drink that did that to me the most, and that was only one. I had one experience with it. I mean, I've had the drink since then, but I only have one of them because I know better now, and that was a Long Island iced tea.
Ooh, that one's
That-
really dangerous.
I like
That
they're
is
dangerous,
One of
but
the
I like
most
them.
dangerous
so good,
drinks
though.
you'll ever have.
They
You
don't have the right to be as good as they are for like
They
what
don't.
they are.
No.
Like they should taste terrible, and they're so
Yes.
good.
That's one of the most dangerous drinks that's ever walked this planet.
And this is another sneaky one. Because you're drinking it. You're drinking it. It seems fine. It's like, oh, nothing's happening. I'm just enjoying this drink. And then next thing you know, you're on the floor.
Yeah, it's great. That's how I feel about tequila, though.
1 tequila, 2
Yeah.
tequila, 3 tequila, 4.
Oh no!
Well, no, I know I'm drinking
young,
that.
Young Nessa did 5 double shots of tequila, and then went home and cried to her ex who lived next door. It was a bad
dear.
decision. Nessa
that-
did not
was that
drink
like a-
tequila until this year again. It was a bad decision.
So that is one of the
Never had
nice things
tequila in a
about a
long
drink
time.
like this, about a drink like a whiskey sour, is you don't drink it, you sip it.
You sip it, yeah. I can't
You-
do most shots anymore.
Yeah, you just kind
I-
of sip it and you go along for the ride, and you just enjoy the flavors, but you don't go like, glug 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 glug. You don't do that.
I'll consider, for argument's sake, Jaeger bombs and Irish car bombs to be shots because you chug them. So I'll consider those to be shots. The only other shot I will do is a green tea shot or a salted pretzel shot.
Oh, those are good.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
According to Kitty Rin, hold up.
yep,
According
yep.
to Kitty Rin, the only drink she fears is the SAC version of the apple pie.
Is that like moonshine?
I think it's like the Ren Fair version.
Mm,
That is a dangerous, dangerous drink.
it sounds dangerous.
It's delicious though. That
Usually when I'm good and sauced is when the shots come out. That's how you know.
yeah.
When Percy's ready for shots,
Drunk me
then
has
it's
learned to make better decisions
time
in
we
my
shouldn't
life
have
after
shots.
tequila night.
Oh,
It
I
was
think
very-
we should one night have us talk about what's happened after these dangerous drinks.
Oh no, I just told you I literally went back to my room. My ex-boyfriend lived next door. I'd broken up with him a week before and I went crying and he was with another woman in his room and didn't lock the door when I decided to burst in.
Oh dear.
Not Nessa's proudest moment, everyone!
I would think not.
You win. You win.
Strategic Air Command. Okay, so it was Everclear 50/50 with unpasteurized apple juice. Throw a cinnamon stick in and let it ferment for a month. That sounds delicious.
It does.
Wait.
Strategic
All right,
Air
hold on.
Command.
We need to clarify something. New Jersey Everclear or rest of the U.S. Everclear?
Oh, there's a difference.
Yes. New Jersey Everclear has a higher percentage in the actual alcohol compared to the rest of the U.S. We have apparently more lenient liquor laws. I don't know if it's everywhere, but I know like PA and New York, you can't sell New Jersey Everclear in those states.
Pennsylvania does have a rule that says anything above 151, you need a permit.
Yeah, so I think it's that. I think that's the main difference because I believe Everclear dropped to be able to sell in those states. Because if you use Everclear, New Jersey Everclear, you can actually use it for like breathing fire and everything with no issues.
Well, except
Oh,
for
that-
the issues of fire.
I mean, other than issues of fire. That's how I learned. was Everclear.
Those would have passed the gunpowder test. When you put the
Yes.
gunpowder, you float it on top and you light it and it explodes and it burns.
Mhm.
That's how you test.
Yes,
So,
that
yeah,
very
those-
much
those
would have
would
passed
pass.
that test.
But
I feel like a
Taste-
spinal tap.
Taste,
Wyoming? Yeah, I'm not sure about Wyoming's laws.
Yes.
Taste was really good. It acted like the Spinal Tap. I was in Wyoming. It was whatever was available.
I think that's more pleasant than a spinal tap. I'll throw that out there. I've had one of those. Not pleasant.
Probably.
But probably the just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is that like the episiotomy when you're giving birth?
I don't know
Yes,
if that's
but I think you can have this one. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have that alcohol when you're giving birth.
You're
I'm not sure if they mean a drink's the Spinal Tap or the actual
I'm
Spinal
so
Tap.
confused.
Or the movie The Spinal Tap?
All right, we've gone to a weird place here.
We really did.
Well, we've turned it up to 11.
It will kill all nerve impulses from the waist down. See, I need one that will kill all nerve impulses from the waist up. I know that sounds really bad, but like for migraines, that'd be great.
There you go.
Oh, like Kitty, your recipe for apple pie does remind me of a drink that I learned about in a college town when I was
Oh no.
visiting. But it was called Fruit of the Gods. Basically, I think Nessa knows this one. You take a large container, usually like with a dispenser at the bottom,
Mhm.
and you fill it up with Everclear. No, sorry. You fill it up with fruit. Just any kind of fruit you have. Then you fill it up with Everclear. Then you let it ferment for a
2
few,
weeks.
as you will, and then you drink it down.
Yep.
Then you refill it.
Yep.
Then you wait 2 more weeks.
Yep.
Then you drink it down.
Yep.
Then you fill it. Then you drink it down. And then you eat the fruit.
Yep.
And then you see God.
I was gonna say you didn't
That
die
was
by
not
that
God.
point.
I can't
Jesus.
say that I've
That was
seen
not
God,
God.
but I have been part of both 1 and 2 versions of drinking of it. So the first round and the second round, I've been of both. The second round is rough because the fruit is straight up fermenting and it tastes like it's fermenting, and you're like, no, I'm just gonna drink it. It's fine. It's not fine. Don't do it. Yeah, it's
something
similar
you'd
to
make in
Jungle
prison.
Juice, but it's like specifically Everclear. Where Jungle Juice is a whole mix.
Awful.
Jungle Juice is also dangerous.
Yeah.
Specifically if they use
Meant to
the
be.
blue Hawaiian Punch. The blue Hawaiian Punch will hide anything. It's great.
Sounds
If you don't like the taste of alcohol, use that as your mixer. It'll be good.
lead to terrible decisions.
I lived my 20s and my party life in a total of 1 semester at college and then went, nah, I'm too old for this. But I had a great 1 semester of freshman year.
Marcy, I have a question.
Aye.
Do you drink to make good decisions?
No.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I mean, I don't make great decisions like not drinking, so sometimes when you add the alcohol and other people, it's not great.
Yeah, so
You drink so you don't regret the bad decisions.
all right.
No, so
Here-
you don't remember the bad decisions.
Here is a life hack for you guys. Drink to make your decision when you can't come to the conclusion of which decision you should make. Because if there is one honest version of you, it is when you're S-faced.
I don't have any honest versions. I'm a pirate.
When you are very drunk, it is the true you, and that is the best time to make a decision if you are in between 2 options. It's like the really, really intense version of flipping a coin and then, like, saying what you wish it was.
The Greeks used to do that when there was an important decision to be made. You would have to debate it drunk and then sober as well. Both conditions.
Interesting.
As a
Dried
Greek
fruit
man,
and mixed
sounds
drink.
good.
That's we can always count on the Greeks for an interesting idea, if not a good one.
I have made some good decisions drunk. I won't say they were all terrible. Just to backtrack. And say
Oh,
that.
what was his name?
Rude! Rude!
Chippy says, I tend towards caution. I'm careful not to overdo. Hardest I've been hit, I eat the dried fruit in a mixed drink. Gummy bears and rummy bears.
Rummy bears and vodka bears are
Oh,
great.
that'll do it.
I can see Kitty Rin's point of drunk you is not true you. It's what says anything that pops into your mind. And I personally see that as true me because I am that person that overthinks everyone's reactions, so I don't say things. And I'm like, when I'm drunk, I don't care and I just act like myself.
Whoa,
Yes,
whoa.
believe it or not, Captain, I am
Yeah.
very, very toned
This is
down.
the filtered you?
Yes. 100% yes. They'd soak that dry fruit in something, probably jet fuel.
I'm a little bit scared now.
A little bit. A wee bit.
I mean, I don't like get drunk anymore. Like I said, I had my 1 semester of fun, and then I went, no, I'm too old for this.
I will
Yeah,
tell you,
probably that
I
way.
agree with you. I agree with you, Nessie. I love that little bit of a buzz feeling.
Oh yeah, that's
Mhm.
great.
That is on a like, this is fun. But any farther than that, and I hate it when the room spins.
Oh, can't do room spinning. I've learned, and this might be a little TMI, my point is if I burp and like I get a little acid reflux going on, I gotta stop drinking. That's my point.
You know?
That's my no more alcohol point. You're gonna regret this.
Mine is
I've
if my
also
lips
learned-
go numb, that's it.
Ooh,
Yeah, no.
that's...
The whole
After the
end
shot,
of the nose,
and then
the end
that's-
of the nose bit, when that starts to get that tingly, you can't quite
Oh,
feel.
I've never like felt that.
I
I get
got
the
that.
if I have like any alcohol, specifically beer or wine, I get the warm feeling in my feet. I don't know if that's like don't know if I start. I don't even have to finish a glass, but like when I like take my first few sips of wine or something, my feet get really warm and really heavy, and I love that feeling. All right, okay. I have to be weird because I've said this to multiple people, and everyone's like, "I have no idea what you're talking about. Your feet
Never
get
had that.
hot."
Again,
Yes, my feet
we're not
get
there
hot.
yet.
No, it takes like alcohol in like liquor form doesn't do it to me. It's only wine and beer.
No, I meant we're going to a weird place now.
We've been there for a while now.
But
I have
it's a
learned
nice feeling.
how I'm feeling prior to my. It's like I feel this drunk now, and if I wait a few minutes, I know I'm gonna get drunker because I still have the alcohol that hasn't gotten to my brain yet.
Right.
What little there is of it. I said, so I have to stop at this point because if I don't stop now, by the time I get to that point that I'm headed for, and then I'll be farther along. So I said, I have to stop here because I'm gonna be here, and I don't want to go here.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
always like a tough decision to make if like you're walking that verge, and I do feel like that's why a lot of people like go a little too far.
But I will tell you, even when I'm here, there's no driving.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That
No, there
driving
should not
thing is
be.
like way down here.
That driving
I was
thing
like-
is after, like, if I go to dinner and have more than, like, 2 drinks over the course of, like, 2-hour dinner, like, hour and a half dinner, like, that's where I'm at. Which is why I don't go anywhere I can't Uber home.
Hand over the keys to the ship. Let someone else navigate for a
Oh,
while.
the best thing in my life is that Double Nickel, like, one of my favorite breweries, is, like, a $4
I love that
Uber
place.
from my house.
Yeah.
Kitty Rin says, lips going numb doesn't work well with dark and stormies because the ginger will do that without alcohol. Maybe that's why I don't like it. I don't like pins and needles or like numbness feelings.
What kind of ginger beer are you guys drinking?
I don't drink ginger beer. I just know that when I hit
Never
that
had
point of
that
drunk,
with a ginger beer.
that-
I've had that with like
burn.
ginger candies when I've accidentally been tricked into eating a ginger candy. It like makes my like mouth numb. Very
The friend that
unpleasant.
makes the ginger beer adds a little bit of capsaicin extract for an extra burn. It's good.
I love those bits of heat. I love those bits of heat. Now
spicy for me.
my most favorite person when she makes at the holidays, she makes this ginger candy or this cookie with ginger, with candied ginger. And it's amazing. I love it. Oh, and I'm getting ready for my favorite birthday treat because my birthday is not that long from now. So I'm getting old. I'm having one of those birthdays with a 0 at the end in the middle of next month. I mean, smack dab in the middle of next month. But that's when
Mine's coming too.
I don't have cake for my birthday. I don't want cake. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love cake. Cake is wonderful. But I get my favorite, which is a cookie. I love cookies. And she gives me those Italian biscottis.
Oh, biscottis are so good.
With orange and almond flavors and actual almonds in it. And they're the ones that are baked super hard. So they eat them. Before you can eat them, you have to dunk them in your coffee. Oh, I love that.
Those are good.
To soften them up enough, you dunk them in the coffee and you eat those. And I found myself, she makes a huge batch of them and they're gone within the week. I don't know what happened to them. I swear somebody else was eating them, but I'm the only one who's really eating them.
I can put biscottis away because they're not overly sweet. And when the things aren't overly sweet, it gets dangerous. Because, like, I can't put that many chocolate chip cookies away because the chocolate's so sweet. Unless they're dark chocolate cookies, and that's a different story. But, like, biscottis, like, I did the same thing. I bought, like, a batch of them, and I, like, ate the entire thing for breakfast one day. And I was like, it's fine. They're not that sugary, right? It's
breakfast
fine.
food. Because you're having it with coffee, it's got to be a breakfast.
I put red legs.
Yes.
Have you ever had a biscotti with a Vinsanto?
No. I'll have to. I'm always up for new adventures.
They actually have called it the Biscotti Wine because it's such an intense sweet wine that you dip your biscotti in it, and it's actually how they do it proper when they're not doing it with a hot beverage.
I will today. Because biscotti, people like say, oh, I want a biscotti. That sounds so wonderful. And so they started to make them where they're softer.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go get a biscotti like at a store, like a Trader Joe's or something like that, you try their biscotti and you dunk them in the coffee and they disintegrate.
Oh.
And that's very sad for me.
You got to be able to hit it on the table and it be okay.
Yes, absolutely. You've got to be strong.
I've
Manly
actually
cookie.
I've dipped biscotti into scotch before. It's quite delicious.
That will happen. I guarantee you that will happen this year. Oh, you know what? I suddenly feel very happy. Just thinking about it makes me feel happy. Oh my goodness!
Well,
So pretty.
Get hit in the face by a mermaid.
I'm a member of the Clickety Clack Club.
And her hair was green like seaweed, and her skin was pale and blue.
I forgot how heavy this is. I partially regret this decision.
Like,
Partially.
and you partially love that decision.
I'd rather have it on, but I haven't tried it on since I got it when my butt was too big. I don't know if my butt has shrank. But yes,
I'll know that feeling all too well.
It is an oil slick clickety clack. Oh. That weighs 1,000,000 pounds.
When you're in the water,
Don't.
it floats.
It's true. And then here's the top I made to go with it.
So pretty.
Oh, so that's what the finished product looks like.
Yes. And if you missed that, it's on our YouTube page as well.
I'll hit the social button so they can find it.
Add the S this time.
For pirates? Or pirates?
Well, it's socials. Cat wanted
Oh.
socials.
Plural. I just assumed it was a 404 Nessa Not Found issue.
No, it was Cat's request, so I did what she said.
Kitty Wren, get yourself some biscotti, but get the real stuff. Don't get that soft stuff. It's no good.
Yeah, Kitty, I don't know where you're
real-
from, but if you're near a city, I would say go into the city and find, like, an authentic, like,
Yes.
bakery that does them. That I love going into Philly and getting them there. It's really good. New York's better, but...
And get a good Vinsanto to dip it in.
Or a good cup of coffee.
Oh, not near a city.
Grind your own beans. Put them in a coffee press. Or
Oh, I do love a coffee
or a
press.
or a coffee sieve.
Yep.
Have you have a siphon? Have you ever had a coffee siphon?
Yes, I did it
Awesome.
at a coffee shop. It was great. Won't do it myself. Takes entirely too long.
I'll do that. No, we that's what we have for coffee every morning is in the siphon.
Oh.
We've got one from KitchenAid. Made one, and we found one that was the demo from the Sur La Table. That went
I
out of
love Sur La
business.
Table. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they went out of business, and so they had one for sale. It was their demo. We said, "Oh, we'll take it," and we've enjoyed it ever since.
I either use a coffee press for my Wawa coffee, classy,
Yes.
or I use my Nespresso for my Starbucks espresso.
Also classy.
Also classy.
It works.
I mean, I did have really fancy coffee. I actually got coffee from a mermaid company. I did
Sounds a little bit fishy, if you ask me.
they sell
So,
coffee and
Finn-
mermaids.
So Finfolk Productions, which is where that tale I just showed is from, one of their owners, the founders, was getting married around the same time I was, and they did a love box before they got married that came with I had a shirt that said trading my tail for a veil, and it was all mermaid and wedding themed. It was great. But they had a coffee in there. It was Kona coffee, I think is what it was called.
That's
Wait,
good
no, not Kona. It's not Kona because you can't find it at Bed Bath & Beyond. I forget exactly what it was, but it was one that I thought you could find at Bed Bath & Beyond, but you couldn't. But they had a vanilla macadamia nut, and oh my god, it was the best thing I've ever tasted. It was so good. So good. Tea drinker? Me too. I love tea. I have entirely too much tea downstairs. It's a very concerning problem how much tea I have downstairs.
And if you'd like a tea problem, you also can order from the crew page.
Mm.
True.
This is true. We have a crew custom teas down below our stream. I think it says Pirate Teas or Piratical Teas. Little box down there. And from Adagio, which is a wonderful company for tea. I get them a lot. And we all have different teas from there.
Oh, and don't
Spike my
forget
tea.
the other things that we have down there where you can get mugs for coffee. And you can use those same mugs for tea if you'd like.
Ah, yes, we do have
Okay.
coffee mugs. Oh, I have to change over the thinger.
And
Sign.
Very
now I'm
descriptive.
thinking that what we need to do is make more highball glasses and coupes and other kinds of drinking glasses.
Well, we're limited on what we can do through our stream site, but I do make different cups for pirates. So if you ever see us in a real life situation, you can get them.
Because I'm thinking that I should have a bunch of those that I can use when I do Red Legs drinks that has our nice little logo on them. Because that would be fun.
I mostly
I'm
do
thinking-
glass etched ones.
Yes. And as much as I love having Calico Jack's flag behind me, I'm thinking maybe I should do the Laughing Jack a bit.
Ah.
You could also, if you really wanted to get fancy with it, you can get the Laughing Jack blanket, which could double as a flag.
That's
True.
true, but I still need one. I don't
That's-
have one. I need to get those.
I know, I need to get one. They're so soft. Got some Adagio tea, which wasn't happy with it. Don't think they're tea. Oh, okay. So it depends on what tea you got from them. I feel that their flavored teas don't come across super strongly. Their traditional whites are really good. I haven't had much of their oolongs because I have a ridiculously large stash of oolongs from Tivana before they closed. And I don't like pu'ers, so if you're discussing pu'ers, I cannot speak to that. But mostly I'm happy with Adagios. I like Adagio more than like Harney. Harney, I feel like, doesn't age their stuff properly, and David's tea is a mess. Unless you want like their fruity drinks that you definitely need to put alcohol in because they're literally fruit punch, which are great. I love their Caribbean punch. Mixed great with rum.
But
yeah.
you know who we have not heard a lot from tonight?
Who's
Is
that?
Dakar or Mercy. We haven't. Well, Mercy's gone.
Yeah, Mercy left. She gave up on
Not that I
us.
blame her.
She's done with us.
But we haven't heard a lot from Dakar. I mean, what do you like to drink? What biscuits do you like? Things like that.
What am I gonna make soon? I have a recipe for an apple ginger carrot muffin that I'm gonna do another batch of. It's quite good.
Lovely, mate. Lovely.
Does it use butter or does it use applesauce?
Shredded apples, shredded carrots, fresh ginger. Well, there's got to be butter in it.
Everything's better with ginger in it.
Yeah. Everything's better in
So
ginger.
so you can substitute butter for applesauce for a healthier alternative. It's quite good.
I don't
especially
want
in muffins.
healthy. I'm making a carrot cake and calling it a muffin.
That's fair. I accept.
I'll make another batch of those. Maybe tomorrow.
I'll be right over.
I made snickerdoodle banana muffins.
Oh.
They're very good.
Nice.
See, they don't talk much. When they do, it's usually poignant.
But you know
That's
what?
why I wanted them to speak.
I'm gonna make a Haversack Saturday, 7 o'clock. It's time
Yeah.
to plug our other shows.
All right, what exactly is that?
A haversack is where you would put your food rations, generally. But you can put anything you want in it. So it's a square canvas or linen bag, about yayish by yayish.
Would it hold a severed head?
Yes.
That's a very specific dimension, right?
Yeah. If you're gonna do that, I suggest some hand-stitched grommets in the bottom for drainage.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Good point.
and you might want to paint it to make it a little more watertight with the drainage in the bottom. Otherwise, you're gonna have seepage through the
What if
front.
I
and
paint it
everyone's
like-
gonna know.
An old, rusty kind of red color.
Yeah, which is a very appropriate old.
Would
paint.
hide it. It would work.
Actually, Dakar, I've been meaning to ask is, what do you recommend for waterproofing said haversack in case you were putting something that required drainage holes?
Paint it. Oil paint.
Just oil
Yeah.
paint? No special beeswax or anything?
You could turn it into oilcloth, which would be a beeswax and oil finish, but you'd need to do that before you make the bag, because it has to be stretched on a frame. and you paint it with the oil, and you dry it and go through multiple coats. In fact, you should probably paint your canvas before you sew it too, but you could do it after. Yep, any old oil paint, slap it on there. Yep, or just make your haversack from oilcloth.
Now the haversack is the one with the strap, not the wallet.
Right. It's a strap, cross body strap, worn on the right side or left. That's my left side, military left side generally. And yeah, you're gonna carry your food and stuff in it, but it's a man purse. You can put anything you want in it. We're gonna make one Saturday at 7 o'clock, and we're gonna post a materials list. It's gonna look like this. Yay, but you won't be able to read this because it's too small. So we'll post that online everywhere. We do a little sewing.
Nice. So if you want to sew along with the car, I suggest you get your shopping list early and prepare.
Behind the scenes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay, you said we can find that online, but where online? But being online is huge.
It's not there yet.
Yeah.
All of our social medias and
it will probably be on Discord, Facebook,
Discord.
potentially Instagram, if it will fit on the Instagram requirements of page size.
I can make anything fit in anything.
Yeah.
On Reddit.
No, we do not have a Reddit, so no.
See, when you say on anything,
I said on any of
not
our
on
things.
anything. Is it on Pornhub?
No, we do not have a Pornhub. We have a
Okay,
Facebook and
see what
Instagram,
I mean?
a website.
You
I
start
said on
saying-
our things.
Well, that's what I wanted to know. What are our things? So on
Red
YouTube,
legs.
because we have a YouTube.
We're not discussing the dark internets.
It wouldn't go on YouTube. That
Won't be
wouldn't
on
make
YouTube
sense. It's
until-
not a
We're
video.
gonna
Reddit is
YouTube
not
after.
the dark one, and YouTube is not the dark one.
Well, that's fine. It
We
won't
are
be on
on
YouTube
YouTube.
because it's a picture.
It'll be on YouTube after, but then it's too late to buy your materials and sew along. So
They could.
So what you're saying, it's on Facebook, it's on Twitter,
Instagram and Discord, like I
Instagram.
said. Yep.
and Discord,
and then it would be live on the Twitch,
on the Twitch.
and then unlive on the YouTubes and the Facebook.
and right there, if you just want to write it down really quick, but you won't be able to read it. It's too.
Can't read it.
Oh wait,
Read it out loud.
Oh.
You can say the words out loud.
No, I can't.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
We'll
remember
look it up
it.
on the
All right, you
internet.
need canvas, a big sewing needle, a thick
Yep.
thread, some
Yep.
fabric, and some buttons. There you go. Problem
You
solved.
don't
Some
need the button.
butts.
You can do a button if you want. You don't need the button. That's it.
Do you need a sailor's palm?
You don't, but it's helpful.
Because I have a sailor's palm.
right. Then you're prepared to do the hard work on this.
I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be drinking.
To each his
Red-
own duties.
Hey, I think we established Red Legs drinks.
I've heard that somewhere.
It's right there.
Oh, that's where.
Yeah, you can see the sign right there. It says Red Legs drinks.
So join us again on Saturday night. This Saturday, I believe.
This Saturday, 7 o'clock.
Aye, and in preparation, do your shopping, or in anticipation, go watch Red Legs Drinks.
Yes.
Or just scrounge around your house and rip up something you don't like and turn it into fabric. I don't care.
Yeah, take it.
Could you use like a pair of old jeans?
That would be very 1780s, but you could.
Drop cloth would probably work as a good one.
Drop cloth canvas is awesome.
Mhm.
Very
And
cheap.
relatively
way to get
cheap.
good canvas.
We've done
How
we've
about
done
an
like
old
sunshades.
an old grocery bag?
Yeah, sure.
The plastic or paper?
Canvas.
Oh, canvas. Okay.
Aye. Plastic or paper requires some weaving.
A Dreamweaver?
Oh my gosh.
Well, that will get you through the night.
Thank you.
You're a mess. All of your messes. They're my messes.
You know we're gonna go there.
I know.
It's not like a surprise.
I know.
I was gonna say we're a little off the rails, but that's always so.
When are we on the rails?
Never.
You can
Where
see
are
the
the-
rails
where-
here.
There are rails.
Where even are the rails?
There
I can
are
see
rails.
They're over there. But
Sorry.
Is that you or Bogey?
That was me. I dropped something and it startled me.
You got her band cut off. She's all a mess now.
She can't walk. She's got one regular
Face
leg
planting
and one
into
really
the-
muscular one.
I felt so bad, okay? I was trying not to laugh at him as he was doing it. And I felt so bad. I was like,
No,
oh,
no,
my
laugh
God.
at him would be bad.
I'm sure you felt bad.
My poor bud. He's now on like he's an old man with daily medications. Pistol was mad because Pistol had to go to the vet that morning in an emergency doggy ER visit. It was a mess. We had a rough week.
Did he run into another wall?
No, that usually does not end up with ER visits, but no, Pistol's also quite old. She is now 8 years old, which for a medium-sized dog is senior. And she slipped a disc while she was sleeping, or like right before she was sleeping, where we woke up to her screaming in the middle of the night in pain. So Puppy was on pain meds and steroids for a few days. She still is, but she's doing a lot better. She wanted to play today, and it broke my heart to tell her she was not allowed to play. When all she wanted to do was run around, and I'm like, you can't run around! You're on bed rest! You shouldn't actually even be out of your kennel! Which was sad.
It's a shame she's figured out how to work the lock on that.
Well, no, so my theory, my dog has anxiety. If I keep her in the kennel all day, when I am at the house, she's going to lick herself raw from anxiety. So I can't keep her in there. So generally she lays around anyway, but she was sneaking upstairs, and she's not supposed to be doing stairs, so we had to get a baby gate, so she can't come upstairs. And then she went downstairs, and she's not supposed to go downstairs, but we only had one baby gate, so we had to put it upstairs. And it was a mess.
Yes. Because if she goes downstairs, then the only way to go is upstairs, and then she's breaking the rules again.
She's breaking double rules. It's such a mess. But yeah, she's doing better. But yeah, last week was a rough one for the pets. They were quite mad at me when I was making them take meds. Although bogeys apparently taste like strawberries, so that's exciting.
You tried them.
No, I got told by the vet they taste like strawberries, and they do have a very strong, like, fruity scent. Because his are, it's not pills, it's like, I have a little micro injector, like, without a needle, but it's, like, just the injector part that I, like, pull his meds in and I put it in his mouth. It's so funny. It's so cute.
Like
he doesn't like it. A syringe, yeah, but it doesn't have, like, any needle pits. It's literally, like, cut off at it. It's very odd.
That's a syringe, aye.
I don't know, any syringe I've used has had, like, an extended needle section, so you can be precise with it. This one does not.
Alright.
Yeah, it was weird. But yeah, they also are sticky, which is not pleasant when you don't like being sticky. And your bird fights you and doesn't want to take his medication.
Well, you're already making fun of the way he walks, so I'm not surprised
He is walking normal now. He is quite happy. He is not the best forager, but he's figuring it out. Right, Bogey? Are you a good boy? Can I get a ding-a-ling? Oh, I talked over your ding-a-ling. I'm sorry.
Is Birch home? This is not a question for us.
I want Bogey to do a ding-a-ling, not Birch's ding-a-ling. I mean, yes, but, like,
We're
not
not
right
judging.
now.
We are not judging you. You
Birch
look
is
at
home, though.
anything you want.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. You good bird. You good boy. Ding-a-ling, you want to come over? You want to say hi? Yeah.
This is our proof of life of the bird that she didn't actually have it put down.
Hi, buddy.
Which is a nice thing to actually confirm.
I'm being very careful.
Now, personally, oh, there it is.
Want to say hi? You still smell like your medicine. Did I get someone? Oh, you are such a jerk. Wow.
He was holding that one.
You're such a jerk. Literally less than 2 seconds over here, you butt face. It's alright, I love you anyway.
Yes, that's bird talk for laugh at me now.
You good boy. You want to dance? You want to dance? Alright, I'm going to mute myself so you can dance. Ready?
I think it's funnier when she's muted.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I think the bird knows that too. Or it's like, nope, you just keep doing that.
You're such a jerk. Why you no dance? Oh, you're gonna give kisses though?
You took away my dancing ring.
Kiss?
If he does somersault, is that like flipping the bird?
You know what it is? He feels self-conscious because now he can't go to the clubs because he's lost all his jewelry.
Yeah.
He don't want to dance now.
And then there was a
Goddamn.
sound of crickets.
Oh, they're down
What
the
are you
kitchen.
doing?
Apparently.
I can't say it. Never mind.
Oh no. Don't say it, Captain, because you know those are bad things to say.
Let me check the comments and see if we have anyone else.
We got, if I had a cat, I wouldn't have to worry about bird poop. Oh, I'm sorry.
I apologize, Kitty. It seems like I've been ignoring you. We appreciate your
The
tea
needle's
connection.
not making a syringe. True.
If you had a cat, you wouldn't have to worry about bird poops. Hey. Even if the cat gave my a head start, you wouldn't have to worry
Where are
no
you
more.
going? Why are you going to my belly? Oh, you want to go on the desk? Look, you're stuck! Okay, bye. Good talk. Nice to see you. Love you too.
Had enough of the limelight.
He's still mad at me from Monday, I'm convinced.
Oh.
That's the most cuddle times I've gotten since Monday. He's mad at me.
He did have to run away falling down the whole time, or are you going to put him down? So
Oh my god. You guys are the worst. He's been having so many good treats too.
you should have just put the ring on the other leg to bulk that one up. It's a training regimen.
Hey,
Alright, so let me explain why I took this ring off. Because y'all are saying, like, making fun of me for taking this ring off. Apparently, and I didn't know this, and it makes perfect sense, so Bogey's cage does not get closed. Bogey has free reign of the room, like, his entire life. This is his space, and he only stays in his cage, but he comes, like, on top of his cage to have his snacks, because I don't give him snacks inside his cage. But, because I do that, and he's not always in his cage, the ring can get caught. And I've seen it get caught before. So they cut it off so that he does not get caught. So I am a good owner for taking off his ring.
That's
Putting it out
probably-
there.
You are.
But yes, he's still mad at me, and he won't love me, and it makes me sad.
Mm.
Okay, so do you ever wonder if your pets are vindictive, and they know,
Never.
like, how to be a jerk?
No, I don't wonder that because they are.
So Bogey doesn't like Birch. Bogey has never liked Birch. He gets very offended about Birch because he's attached himself to me. And when I'm with Birch, Birch takes my attention, and Birch gets kisses instead of Bogey. Doesn't like Birch. Birch was up here the other day. Maybe it was... And Bogey flew from his cage to Birch to go hang out with Birch while I was also in the room and completely ignored me. Like the little jerk that he was, and kept going, kiss, 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 and like getting so affectionate with Birch. And I was like, you little mother.
I do have one question. When Birch is up here, does he have to go on top of the cage to get treats too?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, he's not allowed to have treats in his cage.
But usually he screams at Birch. He doesn't like Birch. I was so mad. I'm like, I know you're doing this because I took you to the vet. I know you're mad at me.
Yeah. That's fair.
Jerk.
Mm-hmm.
I just care for your safety. Should have made Birch take him.
You would just hate him even more.
I mean, that's fine. He'd still love me. Birch
I'm not
doesn't
told
feed
that
him.
matters to
Birch doesn't change his water. Birch doesn't clean his cage. You know what also Birch doesn't do? Those things for Pistol. You know who Pistol loves the most? Birch.
That's evil.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's true. And if you have cats, they're always trying to kill you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
absolutely. That's not true. I believe when you're asleep and they can't get at you, they're on social media trashing you.
Oh yeah, how's that?
This is
You should have seen what this guy ate. Nothing but the inside of the Oreo cookies, and he would throw out the other parts. So now I have to sit in a dark room, eat nothing, but the outside of the Oreo cookie,
At midnight when he's asleep.
all in black. See, we brought it around again. See how we did that?
Mm.
Yeah, you brought it right back to the earlier one.
Yeah.
We were hoping you wouldn't, but we're glad you did.
It's always going to happen. I'm going to try every time. Oh, dear.
I don't know. My cats love me.
That's what you think.
Good
Dear.
for you,
Oh.
Mercy.
Although the one has started sleeping really close to my face at night. So I don't know
Oh,
if
it's
that's a
working
good
its way to
thing.
smothering you.
Yeah.
It might.
Yeah, essentially. Except they don't even need the pillow. They just gotta lay on you. More weight. It's great.
Mhm.
Good to go.
I have no idea what powers.
I've never singly owned a cat, like, in my adult life. So I don't know the vengefulness of cats. Because they love kids.
With a nice white wine sauce.
Yeah,
Yes.
that too.
Oh, and plenty of garlic.
I stopped at my mom's, who has my cats from growing up. I had two. I had Megan and Storm when I left for college. They are both so fat now. Because my one cat, Megan, will just meow until she gets more food. Even if she was fed 20 minutes ago, if there's not food in her bowl, she will scream at the top of her lungs. So she just eats all day. And this cat is so fat, and she's a heavy walker to start with, where, like, even when she was little, you would feel when she would walk on you. And I'm like, she's so bad that my mom has to take her to get groomed because she can't lick her own butt.
Oh wow.
It's so
That's
bad.
fat.
Big cat.
Fat cat. Very fat cat.
I was gonna say this one's fat, but not that fat.
Yes, there's
But it's
actually
funny because he was the runt. He used to be very tiny. He couldn't even meow.
Oh.
But no, I've learned a good trick with cats that won't eat unless it's a completely full bowl. You shake it. So if they can see the bottom, they think it's empty. But if they can't see the bottom, they think it's full.
Do something the kitty finds annoying. She does not mind being sprayed with, like, a water gun anymore, or, like, with a water bottle. My mom's tried the vinegar. She also doesn't give a flying poop if you spray vinegar at her. She literally could not give two craps unless the one dog comes upstairs and, like, shoves his face into her face, which we can't make him do on command.
Have you tried bear mace?
No! That seems a little extreme.
That's mean.
Well, you know, if it's one thing's not working, maybe you try something a little extreme.
She also loves tinfoil. Like, you know those things where, like, if you want the cat to stop jumping on the counter, you're supposed to put,
Yes.
like, tinfoil down? Yeah, no,
Yes.
it didn't work. It made her jump on the counter because she could play with the tinfoil.
Well, you don't make it into a little ball. You're supposed to.
No! It was a flat sheet. I'm well aware.
Maybe you should try bear mace.
Try cat yodeling? Kitty, how does one cat yodel?
What?
I'm a bit curious
Meow,
myself.
meow, 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 meow.
I'll tell you, there is a noise that I make, but usually none of the animals, and as well as children, don't care for, and it comes in very handy. It's like when you're at a game show and you do the wrong answer and you get. They don't like that sound.
Like that.
No, they don't like that.
And believe
Most people
that.
don't like that, so I'll do that.
Have you tried turning on the vacuum cleaner?
Oh, that works for Pistol.
That works for my
cat.
dog. She eats it. She
Mm.
attacks it.
You know, there's something I don't understand about cats. Only one thing, right? That it scales up. So if you see a tiger or a lion, they react very much like a small house cat.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if Madagascar ever gets a newspaper business or a giant box, they can eliminate the species right then and there.
That will do it.
I
Right.
mean, there's like videos of giant boxes being put into, like, bigger cats sanctuaries, and they love it.
That's what I'm saying.
That or big stuffed animals. They seem to be fans of, like, the $80 stuffed animals that are massive.
Hey. So I don't
Their
understand why
version
they're
of a real
buying.
doll.
What's that?
It's their version of a real doll.
Hey. That's what I'm saying. They talk about big game hunting. What's so hard? Get a giant box or a large newspaper. They will come to you.
All right, so we are getting a cat yodeling
Oh boy.
video. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I have to preface this. So if I play anything, the rest of the crew cannot hear it. So what I'm going to do is it's gonna screw up everyone's screen for a second, but I'm gonna go to the panic screen. Everybody panic, it's fine. And I'm going to send it in here, in case anyone doesn't have the Twitch open, so that everyone can watch it on their own. And I'm going to pull it up.
This is going to be Rick, isn't it?
I
Feel it.
don't know. I hope not. I really want this to be a thing. All right, hold on. All right. Window capture. Do 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 do. Advanced cat yodeling. Here we go. All right, all right.
Oh, advanced. Are we ready for that?
Advanced. I don't know.
I don't
We
think
take
we're
the
ready
beginner's
for that.
course.
Kitty seems to think we are. Sorry, we need to do a little cleanup here.
I'm not ready for anything.
I don't think you guys need to
Hey,
watch.
yeah, what's that tab on the top? That's an interesting one.
Google Chrome? Google Calendar? I'm a very uneventful person. All right, here we go. I should have volume. With cat polka. Good. A+.
Since the release of our instructional video, An Engineer's Guide to Cats, and a rise in popularity of cat yodeling, many people have expressed difficulty in achieving yodeling with their own cat. The first ingredient needed for cat yodeling is a cat. Selection of a cat with the correct temperament is critical. You will want to find a cat that is mellow enough, yet still capable of being annoyed. You should not apply any physical discomfort, but it is advisable to use protection for the first yodeling attempts in case of excessively jubilant yodeling. The first phase of cat yodeling is the annoying phase. This involves simply cradling the cat in a loving manner for a short amount of time. Other methods for increasing the annoyance of the cat include something called the semi-automatic kissing machine,
Nothing they can't do.
and also a technique for cross-species sensitivity training called the overly
looks like he's
friendly
gonna try to sell
sniffing
me
dog
life
simulator.
insurance.
Oh, see, overly friendly dog sniffing simulator, except actual dog is what Megan gets mad at.
Finally, a momentary vertical displacement of 4 to 6 inches will trigger the vocalizations of the cat, whereupon a gently applied shiver will complete the yodel. Advanced yodeling technique
glad
involves
somebody's having fun
sequential
with this.
application of all of these yodel elements.
I hope they get to the yodeling soon. This is entire portions of our life we can't get back.
This is the yodeling with the sound the cat makes.
None of these cats
Call
look
the
happy.
SPCA or something.
Cat yodeling has many advantages. It develops an affectionate bond between the cat and the human. It exercises the vocal systems of the cat. And it brings beauty into the world as a new form of artistic expression.
This is when we're getting more cat
Alright, 100%. The last, 30 seconds of that video are the best. They were, however, moderately.
We watched 2 minutes to get there, though.
Yeah. But it was still good. Oh, that was good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kitty Red.
Aye, thank you, Kitty Rin.
I feel.
I sent it to everyone. Everyone else could have watched it too. If you didn't, it's your own decision.
I'll watch some of
Oh, you
it.
sent it to us. Is that what you did?
Yeah. I did. In
I'm
Zoom.
watching it on
It's-
delay.
Oh no! It's not that we didn't have the opportunity to watch it. It's that we did,
It's a good time.
and we have to live with that
10 out of 10. Would
for
recommend.
our lives.
Would watch again. Guys, that's our panic screen.
Kitty Rin, you brought this up.
Cat yodeling.
Engineer's Guide to Cats, and a rise in popularity.
I was gonna say, someone's watching it now.
I brought it up, and now I'm going to minimize it for later.
Yes, you brought it up. Now you put it down.
Just like the bird.
You guys are the worst. I still vote that this
terrible.
is what our, I don't know why I deleted the screen. I shouldn't have. Okay. This is what our panic screen will be. 100%. Ready? Here we go. Let me uncover Dakara's face. There we go.
I do believe that should be the panic. I'm going to agree with that. This is the cat thing that is so annoyed. This cat is not a happy cat right now.
100%. That's gonna be. Oh wait, Pirate Cat Sparrow.
Welcome to Nessa YouTube.
Nope, this is our panda cat. I changed my mind. He's more intense. We got strut going on.
So will that just repeat over and over again as we panic?
Yes, until I figure out what's going on. Yes, 100% that will just repeat over. It's fine. It'll be a great time. Whew, okay. I'm happy. Thank you for telling me what cat yodeling is, and I'm
Glad
very
you're
happy that Pirate Cat came up. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a great time. I just
think
can't-
I think Nine's a bit jealous.
I mean, it'd be great if we had like a outfit for 9.
A yodel command.
Let me see.
9 needs a pirate hat.
I know. I wish I could like decorate her, but I can't. Seeing if there was any. Oh yeah, no, we had some St. Patrick's Day themed ones, but you know we missed that because I forgot to check. It's fine.
Next year. It's only a year away.
Hey. One trip around the sun.
If we make it, we could always, you know,
No.
careen into the fireball.
I mean, you know,
There's
Elon
worse
Musk, I'm
things.
sure, has got something going on about that.
We've unleashed cat yodeling upon the world. We don't deserve to continue.
I mean, I think that's the best thing one could possibly do. Now we just need to pick up 9 so that she starts meowing. We'll be all good to go.
Yes, that would be a wonderful thing. Yes, like 9 yodeling like that. Yes.
I now need to make 9. I need to see if I can make another custom command for 9. Am I gonna hate myself? I might hate myself.
I'm sure we all hate you now.
We'll join you, don't
Don't
worry.
do it yourself.
Why be alone in such an I can't speak. That's it. I've had too much.
How nice.
Look, it's empty.
Alright, hold on. We're making this happen.
The glass
Ow.
is empty, but worse than that, the bottle's empty.
Aww.
This is actually very nice. I like this. This is a good one. Buskers. Oh, it's not very expensive either. It's around $30 for an Irish whiskey, so that's not bad.
It's lovely. Did you scrimshaw that yourself?
Yeah, I did. Had a whale of a good time.
I'm sure it's a heck of a tale.
Exactly.
Oh, I need to refresh her.
Don't we all?
Yes.
Aye. Unfortunately, the bottle's
Maybe
empty.
something minty.
Ooh. Wait, let's find out what's in my mug.
What's in your mug? Nothing. It's empty.
Not yet, but I'm getting there. Not quick enough, but I'm getting there.
I
Oh,
hate
wait, between it-
myself.
Between the 2 whiskey sours and the rest of that Irish whiskey, I'm not driving anywhere. Then again, I'm down in the ship's hold, so what am I gonna do?
There. Mix another drink.
I'll be right back.
No.
Or not, who knows?
No, we're all in this till the end, which is
What kind of an end is it? Is it a bitter one?
Oh.
maybe gruesome.
I'm happy to see you as well.
That end is only 10 minutes away. Do we have anything else to plug before we go?
That's a good point.
Don't forget after this to go check out the Duchess's live stream with Cat's alter ego for the New Jersey Renaissance Fair.
Where would we find that?
On the New Jersey Renaissance Fair's
Facebook.
Facebook page, I believe.
Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah,
on Facebook.
apparently she had to take some sort of a boat there because you kept telling us she had to ferry up.
Yep.
Ah,
So apparently, I'm sure that had something to do with the boat.
not much
yeah,
of a
for sure.
speller, are you?
100%.
Ready?
No. Not even slightly.
He doesn't English. He doesn't Scottish either, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, look, she's still here. For a short amount of time until she has to go. Oh, she might already actually be in. If you're in with the Duchess, tell her we say hi. I think that's most of our plug. We will probably be here Friday. I think that I am here Friday.
Oh,
I
and don't
see.
forget all of our merch.
Right.
Yes, all of the merch, all of the teas, all of the good stuffs. And then also we'll tell you guys more when they get closer, but we are starting to get some real life things going on.
Yeah, you could actually meet us in person.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
Still
be
not for a little bit.
something?
We still got a little bit to go. But
Yeah.
soon we will be resuming real life, which is one of the reasons we started the behind the seas stream when there's sewing involved, as we will be using that series to take you to gigs with us.
Yes.
So when we're out in person being ridiculous, we will still be here for all your virtual hearts to endure. Yes, I meant to say
endure.
adore, but
Yeah.
to endure, that's
Accurate.
correct. So
Little column A, little column B.
we will be here for your guys' amusement, torture, whatever you decide that you like us for. But yeah, if you guys can come see us at shows, that'd be great. We'd love to real talk chat with you. But yeah, we will still be here. We might not be doing every Monday depending on our stream or our show schedules, but we will be taking you guys to shows with us via Nessa usually.
And anybody who wants to get a selfie with us, all you have to do is ask, and we'll mock you
Yes,
because that's what we do.
that's all we do.
Yes.
That stream starts at 8. Perfect timing, and I think I
Yes.
can post a link. Let's try this.
You should be able to. I do not have links turned off. Yes. Perfect. Yes. So that will be the link for the 8 o'clock New Jersey Renaissance Fair page, which is 2 weekends this year. Again, if you're going to go, get some tickets. Go see Cat's alter ego, long lost cousin. It'll be a good time. Birch!
Hey,
Pizza
Birch.
rolls!
Hey, you're right. The bird does like you better.
Yeah, see? He's a little jerk, and I'm mad, and he's doing it to spite me. Not you. Bogey likes you now because I took him to the vet on Monday, and he's still mad at me.
yes.
Wait. Birch is there, and I have enough money.
Uh,
I'm doing it.
you're getting shimmied, or a shimmy
It's time
reduction.
to shimmy shake.
Also, I do believe that Birch has not showed his hair off in a while. He's stretching for this shimmy. Let that just be known.
Oh boy.
Where is it? There we go. Okay.
All right.
Oh my.
I love you. Hey, Birch, you want to show your hair off?
Well shimmied.
All right, here.
See.
It's got it in the man bun.
Oh,
It's
it goes
in a
back.
It's in a full
Wow.
thing.
Ooh.
It's longer
Nice.
than mine was last time I got a cut.
Woohoo!
Wow.
It's very long.
That's so manly of you.
I am so ready for April / May when he can get it cut.
Nope,
After we are
Can, but he doesn't have to.
I thought they had a deal that Nikar and Birch would not cut their hair until the other did.
They
Right.
did, but Birch's hair is growing significantly faster than Dakar's.
But it looks significantly better.
Oh!
What?
Your hair looks better than Dakar's.
Are you sure about
Nicest thing
that?
Anybody said about it?
I think we need a hair off.
Oh,
Hair off.
A hair off.
All right, I guess
Well,
we're
here we
ending
go.
this
Here
with
we
the
go.
hair
Here comes
off,
the
If
hair.
you would like to hear what's
See it.
going on.
uh-oh.
Oh,
Well,
my neck
you
doesn't
know,
have it in it.
The car's got body in his hair.
True. That's true.
The
He has the
pants,
body.
Also in my
Got the
basement.
curls.
You know, he's got those those curls are something else.
Wait. Dakar.
Hold on, everyone lost your sound. It panicked. Hold on, I don't know what happened. Hold on, red legs, no one can hear you. Shush. Hello? Headphones, why you disconnect? Alright.
I mean, I can hear everybody.
I know you can
Hi,
hear
that was so
everybody.
sweet.
But that doesn't mean everyone else can hear you. Hold on.
I heard that.
Hey. Kitty says she wants to see that hair swish like in the commercials. I guess that means slow motion. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh.
Tell Birch he has been officially challenged.
Oh! Oh no, I zoned out. Okay, there we go. For some reason, my headphones decided to switch off of stereo, and then suddenly I couldn't hear, and then it panicked, and it disconnected completely from my headphones.
Oh dear.
Are these all for me?
Carrier anyway.
There's so many pizza rolls!
I had a sandwich. I'm about to go eat some chips.
Speaking the king.
Wow.
No.
No.
Speaking in tongues.
I heard squeaky squeaky pizza roll.
Look at all these pizza rolls he made me! I thought they were for us to
Are
split.
they made from scratch?
That's
They're
not
made
what they
from
were.
pizza.
Oh, okay.
Dakar, I must officially apologize. The hat was covered quite a lot. Your hair is quite impressive. And since Birch is no longer on camera, he
Think
has
you won.
to pick up the gauntlet if he feels he can. Kitty Rin likes your hair as well.
Oh, good. It's been a year of growing it. It's a lot of work. I now
Oh
own
yeah?
this
Tell me
stuff
more.
called I own this stuff called conditioner now.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yep.
Showers take 3 times as long.
Yeah. For what, a
Mhm.
total of 10 minutes?
And how many
Yep.
more times do you have to clean up that little sink?
Oh
trap?
yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, life
Mercy
is
and I
so
are
hard.
sitting here with our
Mhm,
curly,
mhm.
long hair. Like, tell us more. Tell us more how you need
I mean,
to deep
my hair
condition your
goes
hair.
all the way down to my ear.
Mates, I feel for you, for the ladies of the crew, but you just do not understand what the menfolk go through with this hair.
Oh, right.
Yeah, with your, 7 styling products that you have to use? Oh, you don't use styling products? Oh.
No.
Yes, this is natural.
hmm
Mm.
My shower routine, specifically for my hair, my
No, I was
shower
thinking-
takes 40 minutes. The process of putting stuff in my hair takes another 25 minutes, and then it takes about 4 hours to dry.
Sounds like someone wants to be hung over the side again with the soap.
Why do you think I only wash my hair once every so often? That's why it's spring showers. I just wash it in spring. But no, actually, I only wash my hair
And
like
I was
once a
thinking
week.
I need a haircut.
Clearly. I mean, look at how out of control it's
I
gotten.
know.
Kitty says it looks like your hair goes all the way down to your chin.
That is true.
Oh, there's no
Look at her.
break.
You've got the Mobius beard now. It just goes in a complete circle.
I will say I'll put my beard up against yours.
Don't. The Velcro would lock you together.
I will keep trimming the hair and I'll keep trimming the beard until around September, and then the whole thing, I'll just let it grow until, and then in mid-November, it all goes white. And then right before around the 24th of December,
Yeah, get rid of it all. Start over.
Brown.
Yep.
I will say it's probably a lot easier that way because bleached hair is not easy to take care of.
Well, unless I want to
Yeah,
spend a fortune on getting it bleached and re-bleached, that's usually what happens.
That's fair.
Oh, look at the time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thanks for coming out tonight.
Who are we rating tonight?
Let's see. We have 2 people on right now. We have we have Flint from Misbehaving Maidens. We have Rockin' Doc, or we have Sapphire Gaddy.
Ooh. I think this is gonna have to be a Rockin' Doc night.
All right, everyone. I'm out of drink, so I'm going to toast you all with a Tostito pizza roll. So have a wonderful night, everyone.
I'm so proud of my crew. Cheers, mates.
It's bad luck
Cheers.
with water. Good night.